Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. I am a full-time reseller. If this is your first time joining me, I do a lot of what sold videos, haul videos, sourcing videos for my eBay reselling business. So today I want to dive into what sold this weekend. I have 15 items going out for the weekend. Gross sales over $1,150. Awesome weekend. It's so funny that some weekends it's a couple $100, other weekends it's almost $1,200. So um ups and downs of this business. I thought it was going to be a slow weekend. Kids are going back to school and people are just getting back into just the daily grind of household. And I know personally it's like the calendar year starts in August. It's not January. Like that's the middle of the year. Like school starts in August, that's when my year starts. So it's funny how that changes once you become a mom, and how like getting back to business and getting back on a schedule in August really just solidifies your day. Like I need that structure, I need that schedule, and I know my kids thrive on it too. So anyway, school starts 1 week from today. Hallelujah. I am ready to get back to that routine. So I thought that was going to slow sales down. It hasn't. I'm going to dig in, show you everything that sold this weekend. You can see some things that are on your BOLO list, some stuff that maybe shouldn't be on your BOLO list, and BOLO, be on the lookout if you didn't know that. So diving right in, these remotes. So back to school, I have calculators that have sold and these little clickers. These were a Savers pickup just last week. They were in like those goodie bags of multiple stuff, and these sold just individually. These weren't even the things I wanted in those bags. That's what's funny with those mystery, not even a mystery because they're a clear bag, but in those little goodie bags is as long as I see something in that bag that makes it worth grabbing the bag, everything else in there is just gravy. So I think these were the gravy. 15 bucks a piece. Their cost of good is maybe $1 if I split the bag up by number of items. These are little clickers for universities or colleges when you need to respond to your teacher. So it's a way for you to, instead of like raising your hand like we used to do back in the day, these little clickers let you answer questions and interact with your teacher. I know them from colleges, but I'm sure they're used in other ways. But those sold record time. All right, then the other, we have another remote that is not pulled, so I'll grab that, but we'll just put it up on the screen. It sold, I think, this morning. So it's a Minka Air ceiling fan remote. I love remotes, so that's the theme today. That one sold for 15 bucks. It'll be up on the screen. Okay, then the funniest sale, and I call this funny because I have had Mr. Cooper here 3 years. Like, I would see this now and never, ever, ever grab it. Never, ever. So this is super early in my reselling days, and he's been sitting in a bag waiting for me to put him up on Whatnot because I've had it forever. So this last week, I was watching a YouTuber, Coco and Chewy. If you don't follow them, head over to her channel. She's amazing. I was watching Coco's live Whatnot, and I'm sitting there listing my own Whatnot, and I listed Cooper. I haven't touched Cooper in 3 years. I put it up on Whatnot because I'm about to auction him off, and the dude sells over on eBay. So I thought that was hilarious. And yeah, so Mr. Cooper here is sold for $12. I mean, obviously I will never buy him again, but I'm just happy to get him into a new home. Okay. We've got a Nikon something. Is it a flash? Is it... Okay, I don't even know what it is. A motor drive. So, no, it's not tested. Obviously, I don't even know what it is. But it is this with this. And it sold for 30 bucks. I don't remember what I paid for it. I think it was in with a camera. That's exactly it. It was with a camera. I've already sold the camera and a couple lenses out of that bundle. This guy I sold separately at $30. Alright, then we've got Scentsy. Scentsy usually is it's a BOLO brand. At least look up the different models and the different ones, because some are worth more than others. This guy I bought at bulk. I bought a whole bunch of them. I think I paid 200 bucks for this lady's entire collection. Some were worth more than others. This little guy sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. So I'm in it maybe $5 if I kind of do a little bit of split up math, but that one's not a huge one. I'm just happy to start flipping some of those. This here was my husband's Xbox controller. It's an Elite controller for an Xbox One, and it is very well loved. The grips are worn. He's had to replace these grips multiple times just because he used it. So for Father's Day, amazing wife that I am, I got him a new controller. So we are selling his old one. It works great. It has all of these little doodad attachment things for you to customize it. And it sold for 50 bucks. Like, he was shocked I still got that much for it because of how worn it is. But these controllers are over $100 new. And if you don't care about the grip, or you can just put new grip on it, it's still a great deal. So happy with that, because zero cost of good, because he got well into his money's worth on that controller. All right, we've got another Savers bag buy. I think this is one that was with one of those clickers. Harmony remotes. Put this at the top of your BOLO list. They don't make these anymore. So when you can find these smart remotes, 90% of them are worth seriously grabbing. Some are better, some are less. This is actually one of the top ones. Normally it has a base for it to go in and a little hub that goes into your media center. But this was just the remote. I had extra USB connectors. So this is one of just the micro USB. I went ahead and threw that in with it just to kind of bundle it. And this guy sold for 50 bucks. So I cleared it out. I factory reset. And I mean, you can still charge it just by plugging it in. You don't have to have a base for it. It just makes it look pretty. But I'm happy that sold 50 bucks and I'm in it $1. All right, this one, these were little cash cows. I had picked up a Respironics oxygen concentrator. I cannot sell that. 100% top, I cannot sell that. It is prescription only. They cannot be resold. But the batteries can. So somebody I paid 20 bucks for this oxygen concentrator, and it had, I want to say 8 batteries. It's like 7 or 8 batteries. They sold for $100 a piece. So I took $20 and sold it for like 800 bucks, never even needing to touch that oxygen concentrator. I charged them all up using the concentrator. It has its own built-in battery charger. This is the last one. I took an offer of 60 bucks just to get rid of it. It still has a little bit of battery in it. When I push the button, it lights up over here. But if they know what they're looking for, you just plug it in and it's an extra battery. But sad to see all those go because those were amazing. All right, routers and modems. Some of the old ones are not worth as much anymore. Technology changes so much, and right now the latest thing is Wi-Fi 6. This is a Wi-Fi 6 router. When you're looking at routers, like there's a certain brand, Aero, A-E-R-O, that is really good. Wi-Fi 6 is the technology that is going to be worth the most right now. When you're finding these routers, a lot of them are your Nighthawk, but they don't go up to Wi-Fi 6. And when people are upgrading their equipment, they want to upgrade usually to the most recent technology. So if you can find it, these are the ones that you want to look for. This is an Asus one, dual band Wi-Fi 6. I don't know what else to call it. It's an AX3000. Yeah, so it's a router and it's sold for 50 bucks. Got a lot of 50s today. Okay, we've got a $50 cable. Again, zero cost of good. This is a brand new, make sure that wasn't open. A brand new Monster cable. Monster is a high-end cable. With what my husband does, he keeps a lot of cables. This is one that we don't need, and we don't need to hoard it. It's a subwoofer cable, and it sold for $50. So again, zero cost of good, just clearing out hubby's collection. Calculator. So this, again, back to school. Brand new, sealed. I want to say I paid $5 or $10. I didn't put it in my spreadsheet, but it was a garage sale find. $5 or $10, and it sold for 42 bucks. So calculators right now. If you have any, get them listed, because back to school is back to calculators. All right, now we're going to get into our 3 jumbo sales. These 3 came from my boot dealer. I've sold so much of the stuff that I've bought from him. These are 3 items that sold this weekend for over $100. So we'll start off with this hat. The hat is 5X beaver. When you're looking at cowboy hats, always look at that X. The X number for beaver is how you determine the value. The higher the X is, the more X's it has, the more value it has. So this particular one, I don't remember what I paid. I know what I paid for the whole lot. So I think it was around $30, maybe $40 for this hat, and it sold for $160. So I am happy with buying inventory from him. If you've been following me, I just put out a video a couple days ago, Sunday night, and I go over the more inventory that I purchased from him. So make sure to head back to the channel after this and check out that video, because you can see I pick up even more boots and more hats from him, and I am loving this relationship. It had a little bit of a bump in the road when he was trying to raise the prices, but we walked through it. We worked through it. All right, these boots, genuine ostrich. They smell amazing. Oh, man, I love that smell. All right, so again, I don't remember which exact price this was. I think these were in the last buy, not the one from Sunday, but the one before that, where I paid up. Some of these I paid $80 for. So even if I paid $80 for it, it still sold for $195. But when I'm doing this big bulk buy, I'm not looking at it as a per item. I just know, okay, I'm going to pay $600 for everything, but I'm selling stuff for $200 to $300. So it's not the type of deal where I'm going to garage sales and finding stuff for $1 or $2. These are the deals that are going to help me grow my business in a bulk, wider, I don't even know the right words, but in a bigger aspect of expanding the business. It's going to be buying stuff more like this. Wholesale. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. In more of a wholesale way. Okay, then these other boots. Same guy. I don't remember, again, if this was the $30 chunk or if this was the $80 chunk. Brand new Eldorado. Eldorado. Doesn't say what they're made of, but boots, cowboy boots, and brand new. These ones, so those ones were $180. These ones are $195 plus shipping, and I will have to box these separately. I will do a box in a box. That is one downside of having such big boxes like this, but when these are the original box of these boots, I want to preserve that. So as a good reseller, I want to make sure that I'm putting it box in a box. All right. Okay. So we had, recap again, 15 items with a cost of good of roughly $165 and a gross sales of $1,156. So one heck of a weekend. If we can do this every weekend, I'd be thrilled. If you like this type of content, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you've made it this far, please be subscribed to the channel. I know you would love this type of content because you've made it this far. So if you like reselling videos, this is the place to be. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.